Hello, my magicals, and welcome to your new moon reading in Cancer. So, before we get started, I just want to quickly chat to you a little bit about this new moon. Firstly, we have the 7/7 Sirius portal that is open at the same time. Now, what that means for us, basically is that there is a portal, a gateway that opens between Earth and Sirius. Now, Sirius is basically technically a star, I guess, but it actually burns 23 times brighter than our own sun, right? And this is known as our spiritual sun. So what this portal over the next 7 days, it's from the 2nd until the 7th, right? So we're at the 4th at the moment. New moon is the 5th and the 6th. So this portal lasts until the 7th is Sunday. And basically what this portal allows us access to are very high vibing frequencies, and a really intense spiritual awareness, right? Now, how that benefits us while we're manifesting is that when we manifest, when we with things that are aligned with our soul, we start to get really, really quick manifestations, and we start to get the stuff that really flows more easily to us simply based on the fact that we are in alignment with it naturally. Okay, so it's a really good time to manifest, to ask for inspiration, to work your creativity, or ask for creative inspiration if you're stuck with that at the moment. Okay, now this obviously bookends our new moon in Cancer. So for those Cancers out there like me, happy birthday. Right, now obviously we know that the moon rules Cancer, so it's very comfortable in this space. It's very comfortable in the Cancer energy. But in this new moon, what we're being asked to do is we're asked to really and truly fully embrace any new beginnings with tenderness and gentleness. Now, what that might mean for some of us, bearing in mind that this is quite a potent new moon, sorry, and it's really great for twin flame soulmates and that if you identify with that. So it may require that their levels of forgiveness, compassion, empathy, those kinds of things might need to come up when you are dealing with others during this new moon. Sometimes if we have a second chance at something or a new beginning with somebody that we've had something in the past, it's going to be about clearing the slate and actually starting fresh, okay, not holding on to what's already happened. The other side of the coin, though, is if it's just pure new beginnings for you. Before we can have any new beginnings, we have to have change, and we all know that change can be quite disruptive. So what I want to say to you is make sure that you are handling your changes gently and handling yourself gently. With all of this big energy coming through all at the same time, guys, keep grounded. If you're feeling funky, Epsom salt baths, clear your space with sage. Keep yourself very, very grounded. Walk on the grass. Okay, very important to be grounded when you're trying to manifest. If you're all over the place, your energy is going to be scattered. And remember, I always say to you guys, where your intention is where your energy goes. So if your intention is scattered in 12 different places, your manifestations and things are going to take longer because it's trying to travel to 12 different locations to work out. Okay. So the other thing is that you are wanting to self-love hard, self-care hard this new moon, as well as making sure that you are making space for the stuff that really nourishes you on every level. Okay. And I mean every level. Really, really important that you are looking for nourishment within your spaces. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get started. What we're going to start off by doing, because it's such a nurturing, caring, loving space, some heart chakra oil just to spritz to open up our heart chakras. Oh, I really do love the smell of this. And to be open to what comes in for us in terms of not only messages, but what the universe is opening up to us in this new moon. Guys, please remember new moons are about planting seeds. So in order for your garden to grow, you need to remove that which is no longer growing, that which is dead, that which is no longer serving the garden, and refresh with new seeds. Okay, so don't forget to do your clearing out and your getting rid of as well. It's always a good time to clear with new moon, especially now with the Sirius portal. Okay, so the first card I'm going to get is just an overall kind of an animal token. Oh my God, totem for us. And I see we've got 2 cards. Okay, right. Let's have a look here and see. We've got... Okay, right. We've got 2 cards here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right, I really do love these cards. The first one is the cow and bull, and it says appreciate the process. And the second one is the zigzag spider, saying everything is connected. So this is asking for patience. Everything where it says here, appreciate the process. This is about being present in the moment, about really engaging. In order for us to, like I said, with the Sirius portal, in order for us to truly receive the downloads, to truly receive the information coming at us, in order for us to do those things, it does require a sense of presence with us. So when we are in a space of presence, we're not worrying about the past or stressing about the future, but instead what we're doing is we're going, oh, this is in front of me now. This is what I can do. This is what I do have. That then induces spaces of gratitude. Well, if you play your cards right, rather than focusing on lack, we go to spaces of gratitude and enjoyment. This is very much, again, right, appreciating the process of the changes that are coming, the things that you're wanting to manifest in, the letting go of stuff. Again, I go back to nourishing yourself, nourishing your soul. Everything is connected, right? This is completely in alignment with heart chakra energy, nurturing, compassion. Remember I said to you, for some of us who are having new starts and those that are just having new beginnings and dealing with tenderness, when we take the stance that everything is connected, that we are all part of the greater good, we are all part of the community, we start acting from a different place. When we treat others or people as other, or situations as other, things that are not, we don't see as familiar or as connected, or we can't seem to understand how we would associate with that. When we take those viewpoints, we automatically create a resistance and we create a distance. Okay, and that's not asking, this new moon is asking you to understand that we are all part of the one. We are all engaging in this energy, right? Again, I'm going to say this to you. This is also, I do need to say this about this new moon, because we've got the new moon now, right, on the 5th, which is in Cancer. Our opposite sign for Cancer is Capricorn, which is earth energy, very grounded, very stable. This Cancer new moon is a very internal kind of energy, right? And what I want to say is the Capricorn full moon, which is our second Capricorn full moon in a row, unusual, very, very rare, is that is about the external stuff. It's about the stuff coming into the 3D. Okay, now we have to understand that if our internal is not sorted, our external is not going to be sorted, because it is all connected. So this new moon, I feel, is very much an introspective kind of energy about getting our inside spaces nice and sorted, in order for when the Capricorn full moon happens, which is at the end of the month, I want to say like around the 25th. It is the 25th, that our external spaces are then sorted as well. Okay, so it's very much about understanding that what the seeds that we're planting now are going to be very much internal ones, but that will affect our external reality. Okay, so let's have a look here. Just one or two more cards. This is just general energy, well-being. Please, can we get one more? Freedom. Okay, I'm going to just take the freedom card here, but I just want to say these have fallen out. Prosperity, courage, right? Healing, and inspiration. All of these 3 things are internal jobs. Courage, healing, and inspiration, right, are all internal jobs. And then the external comes in the prosperity. Just thought I'd drop that in. That was an interesting little Bottom of the deck, boundaries. So some people, if anyone can see that, some people this new moon may have to look at setting some boundaries. That's always fun. But when you get the hang of it, it actually becomes very freeing. Okay, so the 3 cards we've got for general energies: confidence, well-being, and freedom. Now, this isn't perfect alignment, because what it's basically talking about here is that when we work on ourselves, when we look at ourselves and we go, okay, I want this and I want that, and we start trying to manifest those things that we want into our spaces, we need to have the self-worth and the confidence to believe that they will arrive. First and foremost, if you do not believe that you are worthy of something, you will automatically create a resistance to it. There's no doubt about that. So this is looking at some of us maybe needing to look at our self-worth. Where are we falling short with that, right? Because that's going to be quite big in order for you to move forward in terms of getting what you want. Well-being. Remember I said to you, this is all about nurturing. What does it take for you to feel like you're in a space of well-being? Is it that you need to exercise more? Are you needing to meditate more? Are you needing to set boundaries? Are you needing some time and space for yourself? Is everything just too much at the moment and you're feeling overwhelmed? Do you need better routines, whether it be a normal everyday routine, or is it that you need spiritual routines? What is it? Do you need to eat healthier? Are there things you need to cut out of your diet? All of those kinds of energies are coming into play. It's very much about, how funny is that? Look here. And there she is, lying on the grass, healing, right? And look what's in the background, the full moon in Capricorn. So this feels like the well-being needs to continue over this period, this month. You need to be focusing on making sure you are okay in every possible way, right? This, I kind of get the energy of freedom. This kind of comes to me in a way of, when you are evaluating your internal reality, what is it that internally is preventing you from being free externally? Is it that you don't have a lack of confidence and that's keeping you stuck? Right? Is that something you need to look at? Your self-worth, your confidence. Is that keeping you stuck in spaces you don't want to be? Because at the end of the day, the key is arriving. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Hold on, let me look at it. There's a dragonfly over here coming with the key. So she's getting the key to be freed from this cage that she's in. That means that you have, dragonflies are about a change, okay? Change and transformation. So what I want to say to you is, you activate, you understand what needs to be changed within you in your internal reality, and you set yourself free. The dragonfly being the little spirit guide that delivers the freedom, the key to your freedom. Okay, so what are you needing to change? Where are you needing to step up? How are you needing to take care of yourself this new moon? What do you need to let go of in order to, because sometimes just releasing people, places, situations, and setting boundaries with those things is a form of self-care. It's a huge form of self-care. Right, so just be aware of that. Okay, let's just see what does the collective need to find out about this new moon, please? What do we need to be releasing? What do we need to be releasing as a collective this new moon? Okay. How do we do this, please? How do we do this? Oh my God, it's something again. Okay, you got 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, but let's just have a look here first. So what do we need to release? Okay, this feels very much like, okay, we got the 10 of Swords here, right? So this is that anxiety. This is, the swords are always mental issues, and I don't mean that as in in a disrespectful way, like schizophrenia and things like that. What I mean by mental issues are the mental programmings and the things that keep ourselves trapped, right? So what it's requiring of us here for this end of this kind of cycle now is to release everything that you are experiencing mentally that no longer serves you. Because remember that our thought processes become our behaviors, that then become our patterns, right? And patterns then become habits. So this is very much about, if you see here, she's still reaching for her sword. She's not done yet. So it's finding that inner reserve to go, I can do this, right? The page of swords and the page of pentacles, a page of wands, sorry. It's about wanting to move forward with inspiration and creativity and passion and truth. Okay? Swords also about truth. So where are you needing to come clean with yourself? Where are you needing to be honest about stuff? Where is there no balance, right? Where are you needing to create balance? What do you need to let go of in order to have balance in your life? Very important. Hugely, hugely important that you understand that. Because I feel like, again, we talk about this balancing of the inner and the outer world, but we also need to balance the masculine and feminine, because this full moon is a very divine feminine kind of energy. It's got that whole Lady Luna, that moon is a genuine, it's a gentle, feminine, nurturing energy. So we're needing to let go of what's no longer keeping us in balance, what's going to throw us off kilter, because we cannot be in a space of well-being when we are not balanced. It's just not possible, because something's got to give. We're going to be sacrificing somewhere in order for something else to be receiving the energy that should be spread out evenly. Okay, so then, this is so beautiful. So how we do this, we focus, right, on what we're wanting. Ace of Pentacles, new offers, new ventures, thinking that things that are going to bring us stability in a million different ways, right? Stability doesn't just necessarily have to be financial, guys. So it could be mental stability. It could be emotional stability. It could be financial stability. It could be romantic stability. It could be any kind of stability that relates to you, okay? Again, guys, remember, I always say to you, don't try and make the shoe fit if you're not Cinderella. So if for you in particular, it's about a sense of homeostasis within yourself, like that balance in yourself of just needing to have peace of mind, then that's what you're going after, right? I always say, you take a step towards the universe, it takes 10 steps towards you. So the Wheel of Fortune steps in, major arcana, to assist you with this. When you are clear on what you're wanting to manifest, right, and you believe that it is possible for you and that you are worthy of it, as always, the universe steps in and brings you into a space of complete and utter. She is Cancer. This is Cancer card. It's the Queen of Cups. This is a space of fulfillment, emotional, nurturing, empathy, all of those beautiful attributes. It brings you into the space. The one thing, she looks absolutely peaceful. She's got everything she needs. She's in a space of abundance in every possible way. She is nurturing. She is abundant. She is content. That's the word I'm getting, content. So with that, you end up there. And they deliver around the full moon. Okay? Focus on what you're wanting to see in your full moon cycles coming up. Right? If you can let go of this stuff here, you also then have illumination on the path forward. The full moon always illuminates. It illuminates beautifully the night sky, and as obviously then all of us. So what I'm going to say here is, this is very much about just letting go what's holding you back. I mean, I know that sounds so silly, but it's the mental stuff that you are struggling here. The mental stuff of the voices in your head. I'm hearing the stories you're telling yourself and the voices in your head, in order to find out and get clear on what you really want, because the universe is there to back you up. The universe will step in and absolutely back you up when you are clear on what you want, right? Ending up in the 10 of Cups. So let's use this deck quickly. All the decks have been pre-shuffled, but I just wanted to see here. What is the potential outcome, please? Knight of Cups, King of Wands. Offers that bring you joy and love and emotional fulfillment, passion. It's not just about love, guys, just so we're all clear. Okay. please can you give me a possible outcome for this new moon? What is the outcome for everybody? Can I have one or two more cards, please? What's this? Three of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So, right. This relates very much to this freedom card. Now, understand that this is not going to be the sexiest sounding kind of outcome, but in practicality, it's actually a very powerful outcome. I'm just going to leave freedom here, right? Let's just focus on the freedom card for a minute. Right, so if you can do this, if you can get clear on what you want, right? Defending, making a decision to move forward, defending, right? And working for what you want. Okay, this is the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Let me try that again, please. First word sounds like the Seven of Swords is about defending, standing up for yourself, defending what you believe is right for you, right? So going out and basically getting what you want, what it is that you truly are desiring, right? What happens in the outcome is you endure, you persevere, you get over any heartaches, you get over the feeling out like of left out in the cold, you get over the mental anguish, the Eight of Swords, it keeps you trapped in. You overcome all of the stuck energy. This here, right? These three here are very stuck energies. They're horrible energies to be in. Nobody wants to feel left out in the cold. No one wants to feel abandoned. No one wants to have a broken heart or feel grief and loss. No one wants to be having like these trapped thoughts of, can I do this? This anxiety is crippling. This is very much about overcoming all of the stuck energy. And that leads you to a space of complete and utter freedom. And I have to say that there have been times in my life where I haven't entirely felt free. And when the freedom has arrived, it's probably been one of the greatest gifts I could possibly have received, was that feeling of, I am my own person. I get to do what I want when I want, right? So I think this is a very powerful one. I think that's probably also why they're saying with this new moon, and that you need to go into it with and gentleness, because you're going to be releasing a whole lot of stuff that has not served you and that really has, for all intents and purposes, made you feel like shit. I mean, there's no other way to say it. This is really, really, really hard energy. But the reality is you endure. You endure and you succeed. You overcome. The Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, is so much about overcoming and determination and perseverance, right? What a beautiful energy to carry around for yourself. So guys, I'm going to say use this energy wisely. It's important that we get through this. There is a lot coming up energetically in the next couple of months with the planets and stuff like that. All the retrogrades. Again, remember, we're still in Saturn retrograde. We're in Pluto retrograde. We've got Neptune in retrograde. We've got all of these deep diving planets in retrograde, all asking us to release these different deep things that we are holding onto that are keeping us trapped, right? In cages of our own making, but we are trapped nonetheless. So I'm going to say use this very wisely to manifest what freedom looks like for you. Right? What does that look like for you? And what is holding you back in order to get that? Okay, so guys, I hope this helps. There is a new moon reading available. The link will be in the description box. Oh God, I can't talk today. What's it about? The description box below. But I'm sending you so much love. And for those of you who are on my healing channel, the energy update will be going out tomorrow morning. So sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful, beautiful new moon, and I'll touch base with you soon. Big loves.